Today we're on our way to a fascinating series with Professor David Passig, a futurist, one of our regular and beloved guests here on the channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Is there a very, very strong and clear religious ideology that we can already see has been over time very consistent on the Muslim side? It's not consistent?
No. Think about the peace agreements we've made. Now, no, these aren't peace agreements where we're, constantly embracing each other. But think about the fact that even countries, even Shia countries like Azerbaijan, which has a presence here, we have collaborations. And behind the scenes, we're doing quite a few things together.
But there is an argument that this also stems from a patient mentality and a long-term perspective, that they're not in a hurry to go anywhere and make peace with whoever is stronger at the time, waiting for the right moment.
Now, that's an important point, because they also think that we are like that. They look at us and say, look at you, it took you thousands of years and you came back. You have patience, you talked, you prayed, you have patience. You know that, meaning just as we see them, they are even more afraid of us, of our patience. We have a tendency to be very self-centered, and that gives us bad feelings, which is a shame.
So you're saying that within a few decades,
yes,
we will find ourselves in situations where interests...
Take, for example, now, in this war, the area, airports or foreign airlines didn't fly to Israel. Who did fly?
Yes.
Fly Dubai.
If you were now a fortune researcher, say 150 years back, and with the scientific tools you have when you examine things, is it even possible to predict and see a process like the one we've gone through? I mean, like the return to Zion, like, I don't know, the Six-Day War, like if you analyze all these things with
tools from 200 years ago aren't today's tools.
No, you come with today's tools.
These are tremendous upheavals. It's a total mindset shift for the Jewish people. But it was possible to identify the return to Zion. If you understand, for example, that in the 19th century, the nationalist movement in the world was developing, and there were more, and more nationalists who wanted self-determination and to break away from religious authority, which is what happened in the world. You say the Jews will go through this too. How will it happen? I know, if a large part of them goes to the land of Israel, and they're already seeing the first Aliyah that, and there's also the Zionist Congress. Wow, I understand it better than all of you. Most of the Jewish people said, forget Zionism, it doesn't mean anything. If I had been in 1890, no, not 1900, 1890, I would have said, there is a process happening here. It is taking shape. His schedules are a bit strange. I don't know how to pronounce them, but the Jews are awakening to a new nationalism. Part of it is a state within some of the countries of the world that are gradually being established. Just think, after World War II, how many countries there were and how many countries there are today. When the UN was founded, there were about 50 countries. Today we have 196 million, 196 new nations being defined, and this number keeps growing all the time. This is a global process that is taking place. I would say it will also happen here with us.
That was a very optimistic conversation. Actually, I see a lot of things and a lot of processes here, thank God, that seem like positive processes that we are moving toward. I hope we won't be mistaken. I hope so.